feeling it?
Yeah, this one of those nights where I'm just feeling it.
Gabe, how good did those threes feel at you?
Felt great. I missed my first 4, I think, in the game. I just felt good to see the ball go through the hoop in a big moment like that.
Early, did you feel like you guys were getting good looks and just went falling, or were you not happy with the offense you guys were getting?
Yeah, I think we were getting good looks. Myself, I rushed a couple early, but just stayed confident throughout the game. Kept shooting the ball.
Marcquise, what were they doing late in regulation? It seemed like they were denying you the ball. It seemed like you weren't getting a lot of touches going into overtime.
Yeah, they put a bigger defender on me, BJ King, and just try to limit my touches as much as possible.
Marcquise, did you feel like when you picked Snyder's pocket there and went down, got that layup, that this is going to be y'all's guys' night?
Yeah. We just had to struggle defensively down the stretch. You know, Coach got on us in the media. Said we had to tighten up our defense to win this game.
Gabe,
Go ahead, Trevor.
Gabe, y'all had so many close losses last season. You had been able to grit out a couple of close wins in the ACC here the last couple of games. How important is that to show that you can win those tight games this season?
Yeah, it's been huge. Over the years, it's been frustrating being in those games, but now finally we've won these close games now, and just showing the maturity we've shown and grown throughout the years.
Gabe, when you look at the way that Marcquise is playing this year compared to years past, what's the biggest difference that you see?
It's just more opportunity. He just still Marcquise Reed, just the same aggressiveness he showed throughout the years. He's had more opportunity this year.
Gabe, is this the type of game where you weren't shooting it well early as a team, scrappy, overtime game? Is this the type of game you would have lost maybe last year, do you feel?
Maybe. I feel like last year maybe we would have been more so worried about our offense instead of digging in defensively. Because against Louisville, they run a crazy matchup zone, so it's going to be an ugly game. And it's a good thing Coach always talks about being able to win in the 80s and also in the 50s and 60s.
Marcquise, do you think it's an advantage when you're in these close games to have such a deep backcourt the way you do, so many ball handlers who are able to make free throws?
Yeah, I think that's a good advantage for us. We got the guys that can bring the ball up 1 through the 4. And then when you're in a close game like that, especially at home, when the crowd on your side, it just gives everybody on the court a lot of confidence.
Gabe, how much more free-flowing is the offense this year? A couple of those threes you had were the product of seemed like really good ball.
Yeah, we just trust each other out there. In the past, I mean, JB was a great player, and the ball kind of stuck with him because a lot of things was ran through him. But now, especially having Dante at the forward, somebody can come off ball screens and do more. It makes it easier on us as well.
Gabe, I think our average margin of victory is something like 15 or 16 points. Mentally, what does it take to win these games that are decided by single digits?
Just maturity and knowing that we're going to have to win them on the defensive end. And that's one thing I think we've done this year, just bought in defensively and knowing that's what it takes to win.